NTR's daughter, K. Uma Maheshwari, daughter of late actor politician N.T. Rama Rao, Kathe Manini Uma Maheshwari, was found dead at her Hyderabad home. As per reports, Uma Maheshwari was facing health issues and was under treatment for the last few months. The police has lodged a case of suicide as per the preliminary probe and says the reason for suicide will be known only after the probe. The police has also shifted the body for autopsy. A case of Section 174 CRPC has been registered in the matter. She was the youngest among the 12 children of NTR, the founder of the Telugu Desam Party. Yash Raju, my correspondent, is joining us live on this big story. Yash, this news is extremely shocking and disturbing, to say the least. What do we know about this alleged suicide, the reasons for the same? What's the latest that you're picking up from the ground?
Well, definitely, Meenakshi, as we're clearly mentioning, we have been seeing that a shocking scene coming from Andhra Pradesh state. So now we have been witnessing that Andhra Pradesh former Chief Minister Rama Rao's daughter has been been found dead at a residence in Jubilee Hills. So now the investigation is being conducted by the Hyderabad police. So as for now, there is no confirmation that it's a suicide or a natural death, but the investigation is going on. But as for the family members, it's clearly mentioned that due to some discomfort, so they have been facing this issue. So now we have been clearly seeing that the police has been investigating this particular issue. On one side, the Telugu Desam Party is very upset on the death of Uma Maheshwari, the daughter of former Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Rama Rao. So on bigger picture, we have been clearly mentioned that the autopsy will be done very shortly. The post-mortem report will also be given to the government. So now there's a clear mention that there is no suspect over the death as for now, but as a family has been clearly mentioning, they are having some illness from the past couple of days. So that is the main reason. So now let's wait and watch how the Andhra Pradesh government takes this up.
Right, and any reaction coming in from the government or from the authorities yet, Yash?
Well, as for now, we are only knowing that Telugu Desam Party has been very upset on the death of the former Chief Minister Rama Rao's daughter. So now they have been clearly told that the autopsy will be done very shortly. The postmortem will be taken place. On one side, the reason of death is been still not yet known. So we are also heard by the family members that they are due to some health issues. She was found dead in the residence in Jubilee Hills. So let's wait and watch what all reports have been done by the Andhra Pradesh government.
All right, Yash, hold on to that thought. Prem Kumar Jain, TDP spokesperson, has also joined us on the broadcast. Good evening, sir. Thank you for joining us on NewsX. This news is extremely shocking, to say the least. Daughter of course, the late NTR, no more. She was found dead at her Hyderabad home. What do you have to say about the same? What is the details which the party is sharing right now?
Yeah, मैडम नमस्कार. जैसा सभी को मालूम है कि एनटी रामाराव साहब की सबसे छोटी बेटी उमा महेश्वरी ने स्वास्थ्य कारणों की वजह से आत्महत्या आज कर ली जुबली घर के अंदर. अभी इस मौके पे कुछ भी बोल पाना बहुत मुश्किल है. जहां तक अभी प्रिलिमिनरी न्यूज है उसके हिसाब से यही है कि वो स्वास्थ्य कारणों की वजह से बहुत परेशान थी और वो डिप्रेशन में चली गई थी. शायद ये कदम उसी की वजह से उठाया गया
जी.
और जब तक पुलिस की पूरी जांच ना हो इसके बारे में कुछ भी कहना बड़ा मुश्किल है. इस दुख की घड़ी में हम सिर्फ यही बोल सकते हैं कि भगवान उनकी आत्मा को शांति दे और उनके परिवार को ये दुख सहन करने की शक्ति दे.
Obviously, sir, NTR जी TDP के फाउंडर थे. You all hold him in high regard. हमें उमा महेश्वरी के बारे में कुछ बताइए. What were the health issues which she was facing? How active was she at all active in politics associated with the party? Tell us a little more about her.
Yeah, मैडम वो कुछ भी पॉलिटिक्स में इन्वॉल्व नहीं थी
जी.
बाकी जो उनकी बहनें हैं वो पॉलिटिक्स में थोड़ी बहुत इन्वॉल्व है, लेकिन इन्होंने कोई पॉलिटिक्स में नहीं थी. ये एक साधारण हाउसवाइफ की तरह ही थी और इनके बारे में बहुत कुछ ज्यादा जानकारी भी हम लोगों को नहीं है क्योंकि कभी इतने पब्लिकली टच में नहीं थी वो कि हम उनके बारे में बहुत कुछ डिटेल में बता सकें.
सर, क्या टीडीपी में किसी से भी परिवारजनों से बात हुई है? हैव यू रीच्ड आउट टू द फैमिली? उनका कोई रिएक्शन आया है अभी तक?
नहीं मैडम, अभी इस दुख की घड़ी में कोई भी इस मूड में नहीं है और पोजीशन में भी नहीं है कि वो कुछ बात कर सके या बता सके. उसके लिए थोड़ा समय चाहिए
जी.
जब तक सामान्य क्योंकि ऐसी अस्वाभाविक घटना होने के बाद आप सोच सकती हैं कि परिवार के साथ क्या बीतती है.
सर जस्ट एक दो सवाल और बिफोर वी लेट यू गो। आपने बोला कि उन्हें कुछ हेल्थ इश्यूज थे, एनी आइडिया व्हाट दोज हेल्थ इश्यूज वर? बिकॉज अभी तक सिर्फ मीडिया में जो रिपोर्ट्स आ रही हैं कि वो हेल्थ की वजह से काफ़ी परेशान थी और उसी के चलते शायद ये स्टेप उठाया गया है। एंड ऑब्वियसली एज यू सेड द कैविएट बीइंग पुलिस इन्वेस्टिगेशन के बाद ही एग्जैक्ट कॉज ऑफ डेथ पता चलेगा।
देखिए मैडम, मैंने अभी आपको बोला कि वो ज़्यादा इतनी पब्लिकली वो नहीं थी कि उनके बारे में बहुत कुछ डिटेल हम लोगों को मालूम हो। उनकी हेल्थ इश्यू के बारे में हमें कुछ भी अभी जानकारी नहीं है, और जब भी जानकारी होगी डेफिनेटली बताया जाएगा, पूरा रिपोर्ट के साथ बताया जाएगा कि क्या प्रॉब्लम थी। लेकिन अभी बेसिक जो खबर हमारे पास आ रही है उसके हिसाब से वो हेल्थ इश्यू की वजह से वो डिप्रेशन में थी, जिसकी वजह से ये कदम उन्होंने उठाया।
And do you think, sir, since NTR, of course, we know what had happened when Mr. Naidu took over and all the controversy back then, family के बिना उसके अभी ये जो हादसा हुआ है उसके बाद भी कोई असर पड़ेगा TDP पे? Just tell us a little more about that.
नहीं, ये देखिए, मैं बार बार बोल रहा हूँ कि ये पॉलिटिकल लाइफ में इतनी नहीं इन्वॉल्व थी। इससे कोई भी पॉलिटिक्स के ऊपर कोई असर पड़ेगा, और ना मैं चाहता हूं कि इस तरह की सोसाइटी को किसी पॉलिटिक्स का बेनिफिट या उसमें देखा जाए। ये सिर्फ इस समय दुख की घड़ी है। हम यही बोल सकते हैं कि दुख की घड़ी में हमें इंतजार करना पड़ेगा जब तक पूरी समाचार हमारे पास ना आए।
All right, thank you for joining us, Mr. Jain, on the broadcast. Really, it's an extremely unfortunate news which has come to light. Very, very shocking. A case of 174 has been registered. Just to tell you a little more about the deceased, she was the youngest amongst the 12 children of NTR, who is of course the founder of the Telugu Desam party. Yash Raju had brought us up to date with all the updates. Let's take it to our next guests as well. Ved Bhushan, ACP, former ACP, has joined us. Sumit P, political commentator, is also with us. Raj Lakshmi Joshi, political analyst, with us. Paramveer Singh, political analyst, with us also on the broadcast. I welcome you all. I'm going to start first of all with you, Sumit. Far as NTR and Chandrababu Naidu are concerned, they've had a love-hate relation. We all know how Mr. Naidu had taken complete charge of the TDP many years ago. Perhaps many will say that this is not the right moment to talk about politics of TDP today, but end of the day, do you think that this incident or under the leadership of Mr. Naidu, TDP not having any linkage as such really to do with the family, will that have any impact on the politics of TDP?
Meenakshi, on the first thing, it's a very unfortunate incident. My heartfelt condolences, and may God give peace to the departed soul. Om Shanti. On that note, it is very difficult to contemplate what happened, what did not happen, and how is it going to affect the politics, because we don't even know it's a suicide or there's other side of the story. They're all kind of possibilities are there, but right now what we know, what the limited knowledge we have, it's a suicide, and we all know she had a medical condition, and it's possibly because of that she decided to go for this she decided to commit this suicide. If it's a case of suicide, obviously it will have no impact, but if something else comes out, if some other motives or some other aspersions, or if some other things or other angles come out, then definitely it will be a political issue, and definitely there will be people who would have benefited out of this, or definitely there will be a set of people who would have kind of orchestrated or pushed her to do this. So if it is suicide...
Well, yes, you're right about that. That's still a matter of speculation. I'm sure you would agree, Ved Bhushan ji, as a former ACP. Mr. Ved Bhushan, can you hear me?
Very well. It's okay?
Yes, we can hear you, sir. Please go ahead.
अटेम्प्ट लग रहा है, कोई सुसाइड नोट नहीं मिला है इनके पास में, और जो तमाम सर्कमस्टांसेस हैं वो इंडिकेट कर रहे हैं इट्स ए सुसाइड, क्योंकि 52 इयर्स उनकी एज है, उनके हेल्थ इश्यूज, उनकी प्रीवियस हिस्ट्री बता रही है कि शी वाज इन ट्रबल, मेंटल ट्रबल थी, और कोई ऐसे रीजन अब तक निकल कर नहीं आया कि लगे कि कोई उनके साथ में कोई और तरह का हादसा हुआ है। इसके अलावा आपने देखा होगा जो सुसाइड के केस होते हैं, खासतौर से आपने देखा सुशांत राजपूत केस हुआ दिल्ली में, बुराड़ी के अंदर पूरे परिवार ने सुसाइड कर लिया। तो पुलिस के लिए और इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग एजेंसीज, तमाम जो साइंटिस्ट हैं, उनके लिए एक बड़ा चैलेंज होता है कोई एस्टेब्लिश करना कि केवल एक सुसाइड था। परंतु अब ये जो उमा माहेश्वरी का केस है उसमें बिल्कुल प्राइम फेसाई पर लग रहा है कि ये कोई भी इसमें कोई ऐसी चीज नहीं है। हालांकि 174 सीआरपीसी इट्स नॉट एन एफआईआर, ये एक प्रोसीजर है, ऑटोप्सी करने की जाती है और तमाम जो इनमेट्स अवेलेबल होते हैं उनके तमाम के स्टेटमेंट रिकॉर्ड किए जाएंगे कि उस टाइम क्या स्थिति थी, किसकी क्या पोजीशन थी, जिस रूम में उन्होंने सुसाइड किया, जो वहां पर लिगेचर मार्क उनके गले पर लगा क्या वो मैच करता है, किस तरह से उन्होंने अपने आप को हैंग किया, किसी फैन से लटकाया, किसी सीलिंग से लटकाया, दूसरे एंड पर क्या था। तमाम ये चीजें जो फॉरेंसिक एक्सपर्ट्स आते हैं वो तमाम तरह की मेजरमेंट्स करते हैं और उसके बाद में तमाम एक कंक्लूजन पर पहुंचते हैं कि हाँ यस वेदर इट वाज सुसाइड और अदरवाइज। तो अभी प्राइम फेसाई कुछ ऐसा नहीं लग रहा कि इसके अंदर कोई ऐसा एंगल निकल कर आ रहा हो, क्योंकि जो तमाम सर्कमस्टांसेस है वो इंडिकेट कर रही हैं कि ये केवल और केवल एक सुसाइड है, क्योंकि इस तरह के हालात जो बता रहे हैं उसमें कोई डिस्प्यूट निकल कर नहीं आ रहा है, कोई ऐसा, क्योंकि जो कुछ ना कुछ कोई बेनिफिशियरी इसमें ऐसा नहीं है जैसा उनके बारे में बता जा रहा है कि वो पॉलिटिकल फिगर नहीं थी, ना है उनके पास में कोई इस तरह की चीजें थी जो इंडिकेट कर रहे हैं कि किसी को अल्टीरियर कोई बेनिफिट पहुंचाने के लिए इस तरह की चीजें इस्तेमाल की गई हो। तो लेट अस वेट फॉर प्रॉपर इन्वेस्टिगेशन जो वहाँ की लोकल पुलिस कर रही है, प्लस उनके जो एक्सपर्ट्स हैं तमाम एग्जिबिट्स इकट्ठे करेंगे, लेबोरेटरीज में जाएंगे, एस्टेब्लिश होगा कि वेदर इट वाज ए सुसाइड और अदरवाइज। अभी कोई इसमें एफआईआर नहीं है, 174 इज ए प्रोसीजर। तो ये कहना गलत है कि इसमें एफआईआर हो गई है, ये बिल्कुल मैं करेक्ट कर रहा हूँ इस वर्जन को, ये एफआईआर नहीं है, इट्स ए नॉर्मल प्रोसीजर, सीआरपीसी का प्रोसीजर है, उसको वहाँ की लोकल पुलिस ने अडॉप्ट किया है। यदि उसमें कुछ अदरवाइज निकलता है तब एक रेगुलर एफआईआर दर्ज की जाएगी, उसकी इन्वेस्टिगेशन की जाएगी। लेट अस होप कि वहाँ क्या निकल कर आता है।
All right, point taken. We'll have to, of course, wait for investigations to finish before reaching a conclusion. Raj Lakshmi Joshi, what do you have to say about this shocking incident?
Good evening. My heartfelt condolences to Uma Maheshwari ji's family, and I pray for moksha for her soul. And this is actually a very unfortunate incident, but at the same time, I would not want to jump to conclusions and straight away say that this is a suicide, going by some past incidents where we have arrived at these conclusions and then we have had to kind of rethink about it. So, but anyway, if it really turns out to be a suicide, I would say, I would want to take the opportunity to reach out to all those people who might be feeling depressed, who might be feeling that, they cannot really go ahead with whatever they are facing. And I would tell them to think about the kind of trauma that it causes to the the family members who are left behind, and that if you reach out to them and communicate to them, and maybe something positive can turn out of all of that. Because today what has happened is we have so many communication tools, but then that actual communication has become very less, or very I would say that we are really not able to communicate with our own people as much as we used to in the earlier days. So I think people should reach out if they are feeling depressed, if they're feeling if really they are feeling that they really can't go through life. Now one thing is that her daughter was married recently, so that is an entirely life-changing moment. That is something that these kind of incidents cause a lot of I wouldn't say disturbance, but then it does cause a lot of unrest in a lot of people who might, their lifestyle, their entire routine might have changed. Her communication with her daughter might have gone less. I'm just
so communication, absolutely communication, key and paramount. We also have, of course, another political analyst who is with us, Paramveer Singh. What is your reaction, final word, on this shocking incident, of course, this reported and alleged suicide of NTR's daughter?
Meenakshi, this is a really tragic incident. I don't have much words to say about it, but this certainly seems that it is a suicide. But we cannot jump to a conclusion right now. And mental problems and mental depression, what I can say, I can't find the words right now, exact the words what I should use. But this is a really tragic incident. Nothing more than that I could say at the moment. And I don't find any political angle into this suicide or whatever you may call it, but I don't find any conspiracy in it.
All right, you, of course,
And-
far as a conspiracy angle is concerned, that's as of now a complete matter of speculation. There is no word from the police on the same, and we will, of course, very responsibly wait for the police to finish investigations and then only, of course, report factually what the police says or what their version is to our viewers. As of now, of course, the only details emanating is that NTR's daughter is no more. Initial reports suggest that it's possibly a suicide due to her health reason. Of course, our condolences to her family.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.